Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Crew. I hope you guys are doing great. And today we're back with another episode of Genshin Impact. Okay, update 3.0 just got live and I cannot wait to play the Archon quest as well as travel to Sumeru. Finally, we got a new location. Okay, I'm so excited. Let's just go ahead and get right into it. Cannot wait to see it. I wonder if we're gonna get the whole map though. And there is something that I'm curious as well. Did they really mention if they are releasing the location as a whole or periodically like Inazuma? Oh, here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 statue. Oh, this time we're not gonna make the same mistake as 2.0 where I thought the Electro Traveler was going to be like we're gonna get Electro Traveler during the quest or something, but apparently you can just right off the bat trigger just touch the statue and get the Electro Traveler. So it's from the chasm. Ooh. Was this part open before this? We are using Traveler simply for the conquest. That's it. I'm gonna stick with this actually. I'm gonna use the Traveler for our conquest. I'm guessing that is it. Here we are! Sumeru! We are here!
Now we made it to Sumeru. Our next objective should be to head to Sumeru City and find a way to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali.
I think we pretty much knew who is it already from the trailer. It's the little girl, right?
Speaking of Lesser Lord Kusanali, even though we haven't heard too much about her, she doesn't seem to be the same deity who abducted your sister. But even so, people call Sumeru the Nation of Wisdom, you know. If we can get a chance to meet the God of Wisdom, maybe she can give us some useful information.
Yeah.
But, Paimon doesn't know the way to Sumeru City. Maybe we can climb up to that spot with the statue of the Seven on it. That'll give us a way better view of things.
Oh, so this time we are actually just going to be introduced to Dendro Traveler then.
If we can't see exactly where the city is, at least we'll be able to check for some smaller settlements nearby.
Oh,
Wait a second. Look! There's someone
we are being affected by Hydro.
Perfect timing! Now we can just ask for directions rather than wander around like lost adventurers. Hey there! We're not from around here and seem to have gotten a little lost. We'd like to ask for some directions.
Seems like we got ignored.
Did they not hear Paimon? Hey! You over there! Could you give us some directions?
Huh? Seems pretty cocky.
What's going on here? There's no way she could have missed that. Wait! Could she be ignoring us? How dare she?
Maybe there's a reason why she ignores us.
Even so, she might be heading someplace where we could find other people to ask. Let's keep our distance and follow her.
I kind of want to unlock the map first, Paimon.
Chance, we'll just ask someone else for directions.
Let's unlock the statue here.
Come on, let's follow her. Just keep quiet. Make sure she doesn't notice us.
Okay, how do we deal with this? I'm guessing we have to... Hang on. Wait, what was that? Dendro Sigil. Okay. I guess we cannot use it for now because we are not using Dendro character. Yeah, I think so. Open the map. Oh, a bird. That's a unique looking bird. I forgot what it's called. Ooh. Oh, there you go. There is Sumeru. We're gonna ignore them. I kind of want to go for the teleporter as well as the statue. Hopefully I don't trigger any cutscenes though. So this is the new domain. Dendro. Oh, there's something I forgot to do actually. Okay. Oh, Dendro. Dendro Traveler. Yeah, what are those? Give me the power. And we barely started with the Archon quest and it's almost an hour already and I barely started actually. What is this? Can we do anything here? What can we do here? Don't tell me Palat is here.
Illusion shattered.
Wait, is this the same guy from Mondstadt? I want to talk about Destiny 2 a little bit. Yeah, I feel like I kind of want to go back, but not really as a hardcore player. Oh, we're LUA already. Yeah, it's been really interesting actually. Actually, the current expansion is really good, but it's just that I'm more of a solo player, and that's part of the reason why I haven't really played Destiny 2 in a while. But the next expansion seems to be solving that problem actually, so I don't have to rely on my guildmate too much, as well as using Discord to look for players. So it's kind of one of the reason why I decided to go back.
Cascade.
Let's light it up.
I kind of wish they automatically make us glide after we finish
She just
finish grappling.
suddenly vanished. Let's go take a closer look.
Pretty sure we saw her, Paimon.
Paimon thought this cave would lead to a village or something, but it looks like that's not the case.
Yep.
Look, she's sitting over there. Wait, she couldn't possibly be living here, could she?
I don't know. Let's find out.
What should we do now? Do we try asking her for directions again?
Yeah, let's try another shot.
Alright then. It's not like we have anyone else we can ask. Even if she's not very friendly, we just need her to point us in the right direction. That's all. Oh. What a lovely smell.
Is she cooking something?
Coming from that sensor over there. This is definitely not your typical place to call home, but at least it smells nice. Maybe living here wouldn't be too bad after all.
I don't know. What's wrong?
Huh? What's the matter? You don't look too good.
Something's not right.
Is the smell making you feel sick? Strange. Paimon doesn't feel anything.
Uh-oh. This doesn't look good. Oh shit.
What's happening? Traveler? This is no time for a nap. Oh, come on.
Uh-oh. What's happening? Ether? What the hell? I thought it's gonna take a while in order to reach this place. And I didn't even consider looking at the map and see whether this area is actually accessible or not. Someone is talking. Can I even run? Don't tell me this is the tree that was burning. What's happening? Purple grass. And it's floating actually. Paimon is missing. Yeah, the tree looks like it is separated and is floating. Wonder what that's all about.
Are you sure it's not serious? The Traveler's been out for a long time now.
How long actually?
You can relax. Believe me, Master is extremely knowledgeable. If he says that he's going to be alright, then there's absolutely nothing to worry about.
Oh, we're finally meeting her. Kale.
Oh, are you awake now?
Now that you mention it, I have yet to read the manga. I know the manga has something to do with her. Dang, I should have read already.
Oh, thank goodness! Traveler, you're finally awake!
Where am I?
We're at... Good question. Where are we? Paimon was in such a panic when you passed out that she even forgot to ask what place this is. This is Gandharvaville. It was originally
Gandharvaville.
from Sumeru as a place to rest in the rainforest. Now it's mainly used by the forest rangers as a base of operations. My name is Kale. I'm a trainee forest ranger. My master and I found you passed out during our patrol, so we brought you here.
Okay. Thank you for the help.
No thanks are necessary. I didn't do anything really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort?
Seems to be fine now.
Oh, that's Master's herbal medicine you're tasting. He gave you some while you were unconscious.
Thank you, I guess.
Before I forget, Master mentioned you should take more medicine once you wake up.
No thank you.
Whoops!
Uh-oh. Oh.
Kale, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you, you must be careful with these. All right, I'll get it for you once I'm finished here.
Sorry, Master.
Now, the guide to Avidya Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board. But if Farbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid one more time, I'll have no choice but to leave the guide somewhere a little more visible. Like right smack on his forehead so others can remind him to be careful.
Not sure what's happening. I'm guessing someone broke the law.
Right? This is the second time he's come down with food poisoning this month. I'll be sure to give him a good talking to.
Yes, please do. If, on the off chance, Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary fairies dance before his eyes, then we'll just let him be. But the next time he requires any of our medicine, be sure to charge him accordingly. So, how are you doing? Feeling better?
Not sure.
Oh, this is my master, Forest Watcher Tainari. He is chief officer over all the rangers here in Gandharvaville.
I already informed Paimon about the reason you fell unconscious earlier. But now that you're awake, let me explain it for you as well.
Okay.
It's common practice for Sumeru scholars of certain darshans to dedicate themselves to training and meditation in isolated areas, particularly the nearby forests. While meditating, they use a certain incense known as spirit borneol to help calm their minds as they enter a state of deep rumination.
Oh, and we inhale that.
In hopes of asking directions, you two followed a scholar named Hypatia into her cave. The
Hypatia.
incense you smelled inside was the spirit borneol I just mentioned.
But what are we experiencing actually?
That incense typically has no effect on most people, but for a very select few, it can have profound effects on one's cognition, as you experienced firsthand. Does that make sense?
Kinda.
Very good. Now, answer me this. Did you feel anything after passing out? Say, any out-of-body experiences? Or did you see anything while unconscious?
We see a strange tree. And a voice.
Kale, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol logs here for now.
Huh? Why?
Because these two will be staying here for the next few days. They can have my room and I'll bunk with Amir. Now get a move on and be sure to do as I've said.
Yes, Master Tainari.
Damn, he seems pretty harsh actually. I was kinda I thought he was a bit more kinder to his subordinate. But I guess he is very strict then.
Can you tell us what's going on?
Probably something that we described to him.
Sure, let me fill you in. I originally planned to send you on your way once you finished your medicine. However, it appears now that you should stay a while longer in Gandharvaville for further observation while you recuperate.
I wonder why. Must have something to do with what we saw. We probably try to investigate. Yeah, but we need to get to Sumeru City.
Hasty. As long as you have the capacity to judge between right and wrong, I promise that you'll understand the gravity of the situation once I explain everything to you.
Okay, do explain then.
Based on what you saw after smelling the incense and losing consciousness, we can conclude that you experienced a powerful hallucination, which suggests your mental state is not in the best of shape.
Okay, but does what we saw, does it signify anything?
If you're skeptical, have a whiff of this.
Oh, that is his elemental skill, I guess.
Oh, are you okay?
You're experiencing a similar sensation as when you passed out, aren't you? So even though your condition is stable as of now, if I were to haphazardly let you leave, it's highly likely that you'd suddenly pass out again somewhere else.
Okay.
The rainforest is home to many fierce animals and hazardous areas. If something were to happen to you again, I'm afraid you might not be so lucky.
Is there a way to counter it?
For now, I suggest you continue taking your medicine each day and avoid wandering off on your own. At least until you stop having adverse reactions to this kind of smell, okay?
Okay.
Good. Now continue resting while I fire up another bowl of medicine for you.
Yeah, he seems pretty strict actually.
Back in Sumeru, more
Doesn't match his visual. His visual kind of imply that he is a very kind person, but he is actually pretty strict.
Paimon knows we're set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali as soon as possible, but you really don't look too good. It'd probably be best to let you recover first.
Yeah, probably the best.
Hey! Are you even listening to Paimon? Paimon's over here worrying about you, you know. What's weird? You mean how you're feeling now?
Yeah, I don't think what I saw is hallucination. More like a vision or premonition of some sort.
You mean the vision of tree roots and red skies you saw? But if those weren't hallucinations, what could they be?
Memories?
Well, considering how unique you are, Paimon trusts your judgment here.
Curious.
But why didn't you say anything about it to Tainari?
He will probably dismiss it as hallucination.
If you misjudge your condition, then there's a chance you could get worse, right?
Maybe it wasn't telling us the truth.
Meaning that Tainari already knows that what you saw weren't hallucinations? But if that's the case, why would he try to hide that from us?
Maybe it is something important. If that tree is something important to Sumeru, probably he tried to protect it from us.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That explains why you were so quiet earlier. Well, that settles it then. We'll stay here to rest up and figure out what's going on with your hallucinations. But it seems like asking Tainari might not be an option anymore. What do you think we should do?
Yeah, let's have a chat with Kole.
Good idea. Kale's pretty friendly. We can ask her tomorrow about what she knows regarding the Dendro Archon and customs in Sumeru.
Alright, time to learn some new stuff.
Rise and shine! Come on, it's time to go find Kale!
Okay, which part of the map are we at right now? Oh, we're still in the nearby area. Okay.
All right, next let's see your right hand. Yes.
What's
not
wrong?
bad. But please remember that you still need to be careful. Understand?
Yes, I will. By the way, Master, I still haven't received the patrol route for today.
Look, Kale, today's patrol will be a long one, so you won't be coming along this time. Besides, there's a chance we may encounter... well, you understand.
Encounter what?
But I have a vision too! Am I useless to everyone now?
What's wrong?
Don't talk like that, Kale. This is not something you need to be worrying about right now. Ah, there you are. Feeling any better?
Yep.
Yeah, since we'll be staying here for now, we thought we might as well try lending a hand around here.
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh? In that case, perhaps Kale could take you two for a patrol south of Gandharvaville for the day.
Oh?
And if you're feeling up to it, you can be responsible for cleaning the Statue of the Seven.
Tainari, we're ready to head out.
Roger, I'll be right there. All right, we'll be heading into the forest now. I'll leave any further details to Kale.
Yes, you can count on me.
Well, look on the bright side, Kole. At least you got to do some patrol.
So, Kale, what exactly are we going to be doing today? Tainari mentioned cleaning the statue just now, but, that doesn't really sound like the job for a ranger.
Well, a forest ranger's responsibilities can be pretty diverse. They handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outlying roads, maintaining forest facilities, ensuring fire prevention standards are met, and providing assistance to travelers and locals.
Okay.
As for Master, well, he has to handle more dangerous areas of the rainforest.
I'm guessing that is what they mentioned in the special program about the withering or something.
Today we can perform routine checks on the pathway lamps as we make our way to the Statue of the Seven.
Okay, I'm guessing we probably gonna unlock the statue on the south then.
You can leave the task of checking the lamps to me. In the meantime, you two can keep an eye out for anything unusual.
But the range of this thing is very long actually. But yeah, I kind of wish they automatically make us glide after we reach our destination. That would have been a lot better actually.
The statue of the Seven is up on top of that large rock formation. You must have seen it when you came down this road before.
Is it the one that we already take? I think it
High
is.
up there, isn't it? Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there, I'm sure Master wouldn't mind if you don't clean the statue.
Shouldn't be a problem.
I guess I'll leave it up to you then. There's not much footing once you reach the statue, so be careful up there.
Alright.
I'll fly up with you and help you with those hard-to-reach areas. By the way, Kale, do you know anything about the Dendro Archon? You know, what's she like?
That depends. Are you referring to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Why do I have a feeling that they don't really like the Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? Oh, is that the name of the former Dendro Archon?
Uh-huh. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was Sumeru's first Dendro Archon. She created the rainforest as well as the wall of Samiel around the desert. Her works provided a means of peaceful living for everyone.
I guess that's pretty much why people see her as a great Archon instead of the second one, because the second one doesn't really create anything, I guess.
To the people of Sumeru, she's not only a symbol of wisdom, but also of power and kindness. Unfortunately, she disappeared in a great calamity that occurred a few hundred years ago.
Sounds exactly like what happened with
According to
Makoto.
what Masters told me, the sages later found the newly born Dendro Archon and whisked her back to Sumeru.
Oh, so they just found a new.
To celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity, the sages dubbed her Lesser Lord Kusanali and let her reside in the sanctuary of Sirastana.
Surastana.
Huh? Then what happened?
Well, and then... I'm not too sure what happened, to be honest.
People really didn't know about her, I guess. Probably she's laying low.
You're not too sure? But aren't you from Sumeru?
Yeah, kind of weird. And considering the fact that they are the kingdom, a nation of wisdom, right? They should probably, by right, know about their own Archon. It seems to be not the case though.
Yeah, I'm from Sumeru. But...
But what?
Maybe it's difficult to discuss this topic with strangers. If that's the case, then don't worry, we understand.
I don't think that's the case. I don't think it's a matter of classify information. I think it's because they don't really care that much about the new Archon because of how high they regard their first Archon is.
No, it's not that. I'm not trying to hide something from you. Besides, I don't consider you two strangers.
Oh, thank you.
Anyway, you two know Amber, right?
Oh, you know Ember.
Wait, Amber? You mean...
Yeah, a weed glider from us.
That's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and she helped me a lot during that time. You could even say that she helped me become a new person.
I guess that is why her passive skill is a gliding champion as well.
There's no one like Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for action at any moment, but is also very understanding of others. She's like the spark that lights the fire in everyone's heart around her. If you ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider. She's the first person anyone coming to Mondstadt will meet. You can't help but be enthralled by her charm and enthusiasm, causing you to fall in love with the lands of Mondstadt and...
She's not wrong though. She is the first person to welcome us in Mondstadt, right? And technically during the early part of the game.
Sorry.
Yeah, you seem very excited talking about her.
Paimon thought the work of Outriders was a little different from what you just described, but one thing's for sure, you really like Amber.
Uh-huh.
Sorry. I was rambling on just now. It must have sounded kind of weird.
No. It's very, very understandable to admire someone.
It's alright, Kale. Knowing that you're a friend of Amber somehow makes Paimon suddenly feel a lot closer to you.
Yep.
So, how do you know that we've met Amber?
Well, after I returned to Sumeru, Amber and I have stayed in touch by writing each other letters.
I see.
She mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon, but the city was saved by a mysterious blonde traveler and their floating companion.
Ah. Paimon is gonna get triggered because of being called a floating companion only.
I knew you two were the ones she mentioned in the letter the moment I saw you. But, considering everything you've been through that day, I thought it'd be inappropriate to bring it up.
Can we get back to the topic of the Dendro Archon, please?
So that's how you knew.
Yep, so please know that you two have my complete trust. Really.
Okay.
I wish I could tell you more about the Dendro Archon, but I have been away from Sumeru for some time, and I haven't read any books. Sorry.
Oh. I'm guessing it has something to do with what happened in the manga, probably?
That's alright. You've already helped us a lot. We had never even heard of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or the Sanctuary of Surasthana until you mentioned them.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm happy that was helpful.
Is that part of the map?
One thing I want to ask, though. Why do you two want to know about the Dendro Archon?
We want to meet her?
So that's why you're here. Thank you for telling me your story.
No problem.
Mention it. We are friends after all, right? Alright, we have a statue to clean.
You both have my thanks. While you two are up there cleaning, I'll go ahead and inspect the forest canopy. Let's meet back here shortly.
Alright, cleaning works. Where was the... Yep. Nice.
Huh. Now that Paimon looks at it, the deity that's carved on the statue is kinda small.
Is a Greater Lord Rukkhadevata is small as well? I wonder.
Do you think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
I don't know. For now, let's just be a typical person and just say it's Lesser Lord Kusanali simply because of the size.
The name does seem to fit the statue somehow.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, we'll have to figure that out later. Let's get started on cleaning the statue. Paimon will fly up and take care of the top and you clean everything below.
Well, for once, you actually agreed to do something that you can't do because of your ability to fly. Normally, she tried to avoid it.
Nice work. That's one clean statue. Let's head down and meet up with Kale.
Alright. Oh, she's done already?
Kale, we're back.
Welcome back! You must be tired after all that climbing. Let's take a little break. I brought some fruit and water for us.
Yay, food! What kind of goodies did you bring?
Paimon, manners please.
Don't be a party pooper. It's not like Kale is a stranger or anything. Besides, the best way to compliment a chef is to show passion for their food. Xiangling taught Paimon that.
I prepared a nice portable dish that forest rangers like to eat called pita pockets. I hope you'll like them.
Let's see.
Whoops!
Drop again?
No, you dropped it on the ground.
Is something wrong with her? She keeps dropping stuff.
Not to worry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine.
Oh, whew. Paimon nearly had a heart attack there. Those pitas are amazing! You're quite the cook, Kale.
Now that you mention it, since we're talking about food, there must be new recipe for this region as well, right?
Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper. Paimon wouldn't have been able to sleep at night knowing something so tasty had been wasted.
Of course you would, Paimon.
You really know how to compliment the chef, Paimon. Since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe sometime.
Oh,
I'll even include
just when I talk about recipe.
So you'll be...
Yay!
Oops.
Thanks, Kale. It's hard to believe someone as diligent as you could have clumsy moments too.
Oh, I guess it happens from time to time.
I wonder if there's any reason for that.
Kale, don't you think that Tainari's a little too strict with you? He won't let you touch anything without his permission. Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but he's never said anything. Everyone has their clumsy moments.
You sure about that, Paimon? You sure about that? We might actually go behind your back and kill you.
No, you've got the wrong idea about Master. Sure, he may seem a bit harsh at first, but with some time, you'll see that he's actually very kind-hearted.
That was actually my first impression of him. Wasn't expecting for him to be a little bit strict.
I've heard the veteran rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious race that is known for their cunning wit and reclusive nature.
But he does have a unique ear, so pretty much obvious that he's from a unique kind of race.
Oh, by the way, you've heard of the Academia, right? Well, there's a group called...
No. Amu.
Something?
Hey, she is very clueless about Sumeru stuff, huh?
Anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plants, sages from the Academia have written him many times, inviting him to take up an official position there.
We heard about that, I think, in the special program.
Master declines their offers every time, saying, Sumeru City is too noisy. It'd be bad for my ears.
I really like to pet them.
I know, right? They've always wanted to pet them too. Anyway, Master could have easily left the rainforest to take up a position at the Academia, but he chose to stay here instead as a forest watcher, helping the locals every day and passing on his knowledge to trainees.
I guess he might feel that it is part of his responsibility.
In fact, Master's the one who taught me how to make pita pockets.
Oh, okay.
Really? Paimon would have never guessed that. Oh, speaking of Tainari, he was the one who took care of you after finding you passed out yesterday. He even carried you all the way here.
Oh, I thought it was Kale.
Paimon's still kinda upset though. He kept scolding Paimon the entire way here.
Why did he scold you?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little. But, it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, Why, oh why? Is he going to die? It probably started to get under Master's skin after a while.
I can see why.
Hey! Don't laugh! Paimon was genuinely concerned about you. Hey! Now even Kale's starting to laugh. Ugh, that's it! Paimon won't forget this. It's time for some Paimonial
I'm on your rap.
No! Don't touch me!
Oh, what the hell? What's the matter?
Sorry, Kale. Paimon didn't mean to scare you.
No, I just... I didn't mean that.
Trauma of some sort?
Kale, are you okay? What's the matter?
No, I'm fine. I'm sorry. I must have startled you both reacting like that.
A little bit.
Well, it's getting late now. Let's hurry back to Gandharvaville. I think Master and the others should be back by now too.
Something is up with her. Probably a past trauma or something. So she doesn't like to be touched, maybe?
Why is she in such a hurry all of a sudden? Look, she's practically running back. Paimon can't even see her now.
Now it makes me much more curious to see to read the manga. Oh, we can see the lamp now. It's nighttime. Dang, I really like these mechanics. Where are we going? Oh, we're going down here actually.
Traveler, you've returned.
Yep.
Yep, we're back. Have you seen Kale by any chance?
Oh, Kale? Yes, I saw her go into her room just a moment ago.
Any idea what's happening to her?
Okay. Guess we'll just have to wait and talk to her tomorrow then.
Alright.
Paimon was thinking all night about what happened with Kale, and still can't figure out what the problem might be.
Yeah.
She's in a better mood now. Let's go check on her.
Let's go. Hopefully she can open up to us and share what's her problem. Oh, Tenari.
Ah, it's you two. I was just about to go look for you.
What's up?
Huh? Tainari? What are you doing here? Where's Kale?
I came to check on Kale's condition. To put it simply, she's not well.
Wonder what's happened.
You mean she's sick? How could she be... Oh, wait a minute. Could it be because of what Paimon did yesterday?
You just touched her, right? That's it, right?
No need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. This sickness is something that Kale has been dealing with for some time.
Oh, okay.
Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. She hasn't remembered to take care of herself.
So she's sick in a way.
I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for some time now. It must have been refreshing for her to have you two here.
So, Tainari, what's really wrong with Kale?
Let's take this conversation elsewhere. Kale just fell asleep after taking her medicine. She needs some peace and quiet.
Fair enough. Okay, where are we heading? Just down here, okay. We can actually try to get the Dendroculus again from the previous area. Alright, a little bit of backstory, I guess.
Let's continue our conversation here, shall we?
Sure. Go ahead.
I hadn't realized that you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Liyue and Inazuma.
Did you know? Okay. So, does that mean you can trust us?
So, just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Kale is not because of who you are or your past feats. Instead, I am going to tell you because... well, because Kale asked me to.
Oh, I see. But probably she doesn't have the heart to tell us herself.
And honestly speaking, I was against Kale revealing her past to you.
Okay.
But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So now she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
So, Tainari, what exactly is wrong with Kale?
Yeah, I see.
Something she's been dealing with.
Terminally ill?
Just how serious is it?
Right. Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Elazar.
Elazar?
Yes.
So she is sick
unique
in
to
somewhere.
Sumeru. It is characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body.
Dark and hardened scale form on the body. I don't see any on her body at all.
At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on the affected area of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience peripheral paresthesia.
What was that last term? I don't
In
understand.
its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body.
Oh,
Effectively become completely immobile.
so do they be? Is it like a parasite?
That sounds terrifying.
They lose control of their body, or do they become? What was the word? I forgot already. When you paralyze, do they become paralyzed, or do they simply does not have the control of their body? That's what I want to know, because it kind of sounds like he is indicating that the disease is like a parasite, and the parasite is taking control of her body.
Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier, it was because...
Oh,
That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything, lest she ends up hurting herself.
yeah. Is there any cure?
With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage. However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for Elazar.
So you can just slow it down then.
Nevertheless, Kale's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Kale over to an organization known as the Fatui after one
Oh no.
cure.
Okay, so we know how this is going then. Nothing good is gonna happen when we deal with Fatui.
What? The Fatui?
Okay, so did they torture her or experiment of some sort?
Ah, it appears you are already familiar with them. That'll save me some explanation. Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor.
Oh no. Dottore, right? Is that why he is we saw a glimpse of it in the what was it? Teyvat interlude chapter teaser? So that's why Cole have that sort of premonition, I guess? Because you have a connection with Fatui?
I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but her case of Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Kale was with them.
Oh, really now?
However, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. Kale is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful, but her experience with the Fatui has left deep scars. Even now, she can still feel deathly afraid of someone touching her.
Ah, so that's why. Dang, it's kinda sad. How bad did they experiment on her to make her traumatized like that?
Paimon had no idea Kale's been through so much suffering.
Dang, now I kinda wanna read the manga actually.
Kale
So,
wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yesterday. She also wanted both of you to know that she's sorry for hiding her illness.
so I guess that's probably what is that was probably what was featured in the manga. Probably a backstory of Kole then. Because the only thing I know is that there's a story about her in the manga. That's all. But I don't really know what was there.
She doesn't need to apologize. None of this is her fault at all.
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell her that in person the next time you see her.
Okay. But now that you know that we are trustworthy, can we actually go now?
Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust that you two will never let my trainee experience such emotional pain again.
We won't.
Don't worry, Tainari. We'll take good care of her.
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led to her breakdown this time. As long as she has taken her medicine and gets plenty of rest, she should get better.
Okay, that's good then.
I must admit that Kale's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here in Gandharvaville. She was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw us. I could see that she was serious about learning, so I felt compelled to ask her to join us.
Oh,
Her stamina has gotten much worse recently. Though a moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary, I'm afraid the long-distance patrols are a little too much for her now.
so that's why you don't want to include her in your patrol.
All right. Now that I've told you about Kale's past, I think I'll head into the rainforest to find some ingredients needed for her medicine. I'll see you two later.
How about we tag along then?
Yeah, we'd like to do something to help Kale too.
All right, but I must warn you two. The rainforest is a dangerous place, especially for someone who's still recovering like the traveler. You must follow closely and listen to every instruction.
Oh, that. Is it really because we are still not recovered?
No problemo.
Let's go then. We'll be looking for a plant known as lunar lotus. It's often used to help those afflicted with Elazar recover their energy.
Nilotala? What is that?
Hey, Tainari? Where exactly are we going to find this plant?
Lunar lotus can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
Oh,
You are
okay.
correct. Lunar lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface. Quite an attractive species, if you ask me. The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species.
Oh, really now?
Kalpalata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, completely contrary to its name.
Ah,
Oh,
interesting.
okay then.
How?
To Paimon. Never bring up the topic of flowers.
That is one of the new enemy. What are we collecting? Is it this one? Sumeru Rose? No, not that one. This one. Don't tell me this is an essential material for Lee. There's one more here. Oh, we already collect. Maybe we should have go to the quest area first. That is okay.
There should be lunar lotuses growing somewhere in this area. Let's split up and begin searching. If you could manage to gather 4 of them, that would be sufficient.
We already did.
We'll rendezvous here once you've gathered the needed amount.
Probably gonna automatically trigger a cutscene. Cause we already got it.
Hey, Tainari! We found the lotuses you requested.
Okay, we did miss a dialogue.
Let me take a look. Good, very good. These are all excellent quality. I'm quite glad you two came along. Your exploration experience helped save me a lot of time here. It seems we even have enough time to stock up on some other things I need.
Oh, such as?
Hey, Tainari!
What's wrong?
Oh, Tainari! Someone's calling your name. They're dressed like a forest ranger.
Yes, that's Amir and the others.
A mirror.
Didn't they just set off not too long ago? What are they doing back so early?
Something might have
Let's go
happened.
find out what's going on.
Now that I think about it, we're still in the forest and not in the city yet. Don't tell me that we're only gonna get to the city in Act 2. Okay, what's happening, guys?
Tainari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharvaville.
Okay,
What's going on?
We just discovered a withering zone.
withering zone, so we're finally learning about it now.
Withering is back? But the patrol route you were on should have been already clear just a week ago. It reappeared so quickly.
Hmm.
Can you tell me the exact location?
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire narrow part of the valley area, so we decided to come find you as quickly as possible.
And the radius of the contamination?
Sorry, I couldn't get a clear enough view to tell.
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading, so we didn't risk getting any closer.
Okay, I understand. You made the right decision. I'll go deal with it right away. In the meantime, please guide these two back to Gandharvaville.
No, we should deal with them with you.
Tighnari, why don't you let us help you?
Yeah,
You two have only just arrived in Sumeru. You're still unfamiliar with many things in these lands.
we've dealt with a lot of more difficult stuff.
There's a unique type of anomaly that occurs in the Sumeru rainforest. It's called the withering.
Okay, we're gonna get a law about it.
Affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's also lethal to wildlife and even people. If you don't carry a vision, then you should think twice before approaching such places.
We are already above that.
Yes, Amir is absolutely right. I wasn't kidding when I said the rainforest is a dangerous place. As Amir said, only someone with a vision, that is, the power to manipulate elements, will be able to resist the withering's corrosive effects for a time.
Oh, I guess he doesn't know about it, huh? We can actually manipulate the element.
That's right. If any of the forest rangers without a vision come across a withering zone, we first make a record of the location and then have a ranger with the proper abilities deal with it, like Tighnari here. Only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone and find a way to deal with it.
I can actually control the
You
elements.
don't seem to carry a vision.
Don't worry, he may not have a vision, but he's a real pro at using the power of the elements.
It seems the rumors about you are true. In that case, all right, you two may accompany me. We typically only teach visitors how to identify the withering as they're about to leave Gandharvaville. We'll make an exception today and show you what it looks like up close.
Alright, let's go. Time for some lesson. Oh, that's not very far. There's a bunch of teleporter over here. I kind of want to go ahead and take them, but I feel like they're up above. Okay, that area does seem to be dead-ish. And the leaves are becoming yellow.
Don't move any further. Look there in the distance.
Huh? Where? Oh, look! Those plants have withered. That whole area is kinda gloomy. Even the air looks like it's filled with ash.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Paimon doesn't like the look of this.
That is the withering.
I see.
All right, traveler. We're going to have to enter that withering zone. Once inside, we'll need to look for what we call tumors of the withering. If we eliminate those, then the area will be saved.
Ah, I see.
Thank you.
It's like a corrupted area,
Don't push
and
yourself.
it's being corrupted by
This is your
a
first time handling this
a
sort of
tumor of some sort, and then we have to remove the tumor.
Even with elemental powers, once you step inside the withering zone, you may experience extreme discomfort. If at any point it becomes too much, return outside the zone and take a breather. It could become a matter of life and death.
Is it corrosive?
You ready then? Let's go.
Probably then.
First, we must locate any branches sustaining the withering zone.
I'm guessing that those red plants. Dendrogana. Oh, so there is Dendrogana as well. What does it do actually? I don't have a bow user. This kind of sucks.
Illusion shattered! Propagate!
Cascade!
Shine down!
Okay, do we just like that? Okay, really take care of one. I'm guessing it's the Is it the one that was above the enemy?
There is no escape. Ha! Ha! Here! Propagate! Let's light it up!
Be still.
Alright, then attack the withering branch with charge attack. Which one is the branch? Is it this one? Oh shit. Oh, so it is. And it's gonna attack us back. One is...
Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
Oh, okay. Okay. This guy is a lot bigger.
Scatter!
Going in!
Now, destroy the tumors of the withering.
Oh.
We did it! Everything's returning to normal now!
So is this like a normal occurrence in the map, or is it like an event only?
Yes, thanks to you two. We were able to quickly restore this area back to normal.
Tainari? You make it sound like we did well, but why does Paimon have the feeling you're worried about something?
Is that obvious, huh?
Because of how...
Recently, the rate at which the withering zone appears has been increasing.
Yep.
Even though we were
That's
able
what I
to
thought.
quickly clear that withering zone, it won't be long before another one appears.
Kind of remind me of the thing that was happening in Pacific Rim, where they have the countdown and somehow the countdown keep getting smaller and smaller. So the rate at which the kaiju emerge is getting a lot faster. Kind of same thing that's happening here, I
If it
guess.
simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue. But it's far more severe than that. The withering is leaving lasting effects on the rainforest itself.
Yeah, and since it is occurring much faster, meaning the forest cannot recover by the time they gonna be affected by the withering again.
For instance, even though we cleared out the withering zone, many of the plants that were affected will not recover.
Yeah, it's gonna take some time,
This
right?
presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already in decline, directly impacting the wildlife that depends on those plants. And most disturbingly, as the appearances of withering zones have started to increase, Kale's case of Elazar has also become more serious.
Oh. Seems like they are connected. Don't tell me there's any connection with the Fatui. What if the Fatui is doing something to the forest?
Well, why is that?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received word from acquaintances at the academia that similar cases are being reported for patients with other conditions.
Oh.
No, none that we know of. The withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it originates from the depths of the world.
Depths of the world.
By the way, have you heard of Irminsul before?
No, I haven't.
Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface. Although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense, you can basically think of it as a large tree that grows downwards rather than upwards.
Is that what we saw during our dream? When we got
I'm
unconscious?
sure you've heard of ley lines, right?
Yeah.
They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending from a massive cavern deep underground.
Oh, so that is what ley line is. Spreading and extending a massive cavern sounds a lot like what? Yeah.
Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled into Irminsul, allowing it to collect knowledge and wisdom from ancient times to present day.
Ah. Can we gain that knowledge
The
though?
Dendro Archon is known as the God of Wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it.
I
It is also
see.
said that the Dendro Archon's power is a manifestation of Irmin's soul.
Oh, so that is the specialty of Dendro Archon then.
And as for the withering,
So that is how they got their
emergence is
knowledge.
related to a disease that's affecting it.
Oh, that's not good then.
That's right. My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's familiars a long time ago. But even those mysterious creatures did not know of a cure for Irmin's soul. I'm afraid we Rangers will be battling the Withering Zones here for a long time until a cure is found.
Probably gonna get that by the end of the Archon quest in Sumeru.
All right.
Actually,
that's
I
enough on
mean.
this topic for the time being. Now that we've taken care of things here, it's time for us to head back to Gandharvaville.
To be fair though, we don't know whether it's going to be 3 act for Sumeru. They can potentially increase the Archon quest for Sumeru up to 4 or maybe 5 if they want to. I'm actually down for that actually. More story is really good for me. We'll go ahead and see the map real quick. That is somewhere around here. That is interesting. Oh, I think I can see the pyramid thing over there. That is over here. So the desert is somewhere around here, I think. Because I'm pretty sure, if you can see, it seems like a dark cloud. I think this is the inverted pyramid, right?
Taken the bait. Yes.
Oh, Tainari, you all made it back. How did it go?
Seems to take care of
The
it
Withering Zone you reported has been taken care of. No need to worry.
for now.
Wait, is that? Oh no, Hypatia!
Hypatia. Isn't that the person that we first met? The one that ignored us? What's wrong?
What's wrong, Tainari?
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived in Sumeru.
Yeah, the one that ignored us.
How could we forget? So did something happen?
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Just let Paimon read it.
Give him some room, Paimon.
All Paimon sees are 3 squiggly lines.
Yes, allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypatia's cave to Gandharvaville, Hypatia resumed her meditation.
Okay.
She must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare some rations. This letter is her asking us for help. We need to go.
Oh, it's because she have no food then.
You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days? Hey, wait, how did you know all that from just a few lines on the paper?
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found her... well, I'd prefer not to remember that.
I'm gonna assume the number of line signify that it is the number of day that she haven't eaten yet.
Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse. but
Anyway,
we
I
should still
saw
get to
a
her as
big
quickly as possible.
structure just now.
I've got some emergency rations set aside for times like these. Paimon, Traveler, could you two bring these to her?
Wow, suddenly you are trusting us so much, huh?
You want us to bring her the rations? But will the traveler be okay if her cave is still filled with that funny incense?
Let's find out. Here, Traveler, take a smell and see. So, how do you feel?
No unusual feeling.
Really? You're not feeling even a little drowsy?
Probably will becoming adapting to it.
Wait, how'd you know that he'd be okay this time, Tainari?
Back when we were clearing the Withering Zone, I observed that he could adeptly manipulate the Dendro element.
Yep.
I knew then that he would be fine. And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsul's ley lines, was what I described similar at all to what you saw while you were unconscious?
Yeah.
That's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all. Though I don't intend to apologize for deceiving you.
Understandable. You might want to keep the secret of Sumeru.
Because what you saw is of significant importance. Not just for the nation of Sumeru, but the entire world of Teyvat.
And based on what you tell us, it kind of does actually.
Our forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. We took an oath to protect this nation together with her. Now that that duty has fallen to me, it was part of my responsibilities to ascertain whether you could be entrusted with the fate of Sumeru. Now, after seeing you in action with my own eyes, you have earned my confidence, and I no longer feel the need to hide any secrets from you.
Yeah, so what exactly was I saw?
When you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsul. What you witnessed were actually real memories contained within Irminsul itself.
I see.
I tried to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Hypatia instead. Her focus on meditation and use of Spirit Borneol are aimed at establishing a connection with Irminsul, just as you did.
Oh, I guess that is why we are connected to the Irminsul then.
That sounds nice and all, but will she really help us? Seriously, she completely ignored us the last time we tried talking to her.
That was because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training. During that time, she must avoid communicating with others.
Oh, okay.
Wait here for a moment.
Hello?
Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia, as well as some other ingredients. I'm sure it'll come in handy.
Okay.
Here's a letter that I would like you to give to her. Just show it to her and she'll answer any questions you may have.
Okay, thank you.
No. I should be the one thanking you. You've both been a great help these last few days.
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
Okay, I see. Yeah, over here. Is that the tree that we saw? Like the one that have the place that kind of seems very elvish in the trailer. I'm guessing it is this place then. Oh, it's near the city already. I'm guessing that is part of the city. Probably the entrance. Okay. It's near the statue, right? Yep. Just go back to the statue. I'm probably gonna explore the map once I finish the Archon quest. Hey guys, Future Crew here. Just want to cut off the video here. First and foremost, I would like to apologize because I did not upload my video early. Initially, I was planning to upload a video for the Archon quest on Thursday, just the day after 3.0 got released, as well as another one on Saturday. But let's just say I've just got a little bit busy, and then there's also the fact that Destiny suddenly opens up free for a week. So since I haven't bought the latest expansion, so I decided to dive into Destiny 2 for a bit, just to finish the latest expansion and all. So I apologize for not uploading early. And with regards to chapter 3 act 1, it is actually a lot longer than I expected. It took me somewhere around 5 to 6 hours in order to complete it. I did do some exploration a little bit, and nevertheless it still took a long time to complete the quest altogether. So I will be splitting the whole Archon quest for Act 1 into 3 parts. unexpectedly due to its long duration. I do have some thoughts about it, but I will be talking about it at the end of the Archon quest. Okay, that is it for this Archon quest then. Please look forward to the continuation on the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys do, please leave a like as well as subscribe to the channel. It will be really helpful to us. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.